Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching NotATollyReview. My name is HridayRanjan. This week's movie is Shaakuntalam. The film is directed by Gunasekhar and it stars Samantha and DevMohan. Shaakuntalam is based on Kalidasa's play by the same name from the 4th century. It tells the epic love story between Shakuntala and King Dushyanta. It is a story known to most people, but if there is a reason that I wanted to watch it for, and the reason I paid for 3D tickets, it was director Gunasekhar. A director who has been making movies for more than 30 years, a master of setting up stories on lavish scales, of putting up spectacles. The aesthetic tone that director Gunasekhar is going for in this movie is the fantastical topography of a Raja Ravi Varman painting. And so you have pink and neon blue plants and butterflies and CGI birds and animals and just so many animals. Shaakuntalam is a play from the 4th century and I don't know if the makers were too worried about tampering with the source material. But the director tells the story exactly as it was told in the 4th century. It's a linear story and the screenplay is non-existent. The narration is simplistic and feels straight out of DD1 teleplays. Characters mouth the dialogues written by Sai Madhav Borra. And since you can predict what is coming up next and the fact that you already know the story in a larger sense, it is an uphill task to sit through. For example, one doesn't understand why did Shakuntala fall so deeply in love with the king. We are never given magical moments between the two to establish their bond. What we get instead are stock scenes showing that he's a brave king and he kills a lot of VFX tigers. The writers do nothing to spike your interest or even to evoke empathy with the characters. We are supposed to simply believe that they are deeply in love because it's probably written in the epic. The leads share the chemistry of classmates studying in Vikas school, and Mani Sharma's music does nothing to elevate what you're watching on screen. The film was promoted as a Disney movie, and Disney movies, they have the graphics and the music, but they are also well-told stories. What we have here instead is 3D graphics that seem like they were added at the last minute. Lions and birds and peacocks and tigers and wolves are used to an extent that they invoke no feeling in you, neither of interest, curiosity or even thrill. I don't know if Maneka Gandhi watches our films, but she might be offended by how we keep making 3D tigers and killing them in every movie. You must have heard of the screenplay term, save the cat. We need a save the tiger.
VFX Babu. నాకు ఒక మంచి
టైగర్ ఇది టాలీవుడ్ టైగరు చాలా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఏది కావాలని టచ్ చేస్తుంది చూపించాలనా ఇది త్రిబుల్ ఆర్ టైగర్ మళ్ళీ చూపించాలా ఇది శాకుంతలం టైగరు చాలా శాంతంగా ఉంటుంది 3Dలో కూడా చేస్తుంది చెయ్ 3D చెయ్ 15 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వీళ్ళ నాన్న మృగరాజులో కూడా చేశాడు.
Oh my God! It's America. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on a computer. ఇదేం టైగర్? Jesus! It's me. It's me, the young tiger. What's up?
If the story and treatment are disappointing, the film bombs visually too. The action scenes have all been seen earlier in other movies. The direction is very basic. Characters are speaking to each other while others are listening from the side. It's all staged like an amateur theatre play. It's like the makers thought, anyway Kalidasa wrote it as a play, so why do we need a screenplay? DevMohan plays the typical Samantha hero. In recent years, we have seen Samantha, a bona fide superstar, act opposite all these actors who are the typical Samantha heroes. Like they are generically good looking in a KL Rahul sort of way and they are good hearted and kind. And even here DevMohan is earnest, but he seems probably a little dazed by the screenplay or lack thereof. He does everything required of him, but you don't feel anything. You know what I mean? You see the butterflies, You don't feel the butterflies. Headlining the movie, Samantha gets the titular role that was written by Kalidasa, but it's like someone made her read Marcus Aurelius instead, because she's stoic in most of the film. Her performance fails to evoke any emotions, and along with the overall lazy treatment of the entire film, Shakuntalam is shockingly bad. After a point, you feel rage like the sage Durvasa, wondering who is the film really targeted at. Did someone rip apart the screenplay like Bhima tore Jarasandha in Mahabharata? Or did someone eat up the script like Agastya Muni did with Ilvala and Vatapi? No one really knows. At the end of the day, Shakuntalam ends up being a 3D Lotis and a DD serial. The only spectacle I got to see was the 3D spectacles that I was given. Thank you so much for watching our review of the movie Shaakuntalam. Please remember to subscribe to Film Companion South on YouTube for more videos, reviews and interviews. Thank you.